Right, viewers, our focus on the show today at Mirror Prime is a case that seems to be dripping with allegations of negligence and a potential cover up. I'm talking about the hit and run incident involving Maharashtra BJP chief Sanket Bawankule. In fact, he's the son of the Maharashtra BJP chief. And the absurdities of this entire case that have unfolded since the fateful night will even put you in a spot of bother. First, let me take you through the timeline of the events based on the police reports and also some of the statements. An accident occurs on Monday. Instead of the vehicle being secured as evidence, the Audi is whisked away to a garage. Yes, a garage. Not a police station, not a secure facility where evidence can be preserved, but a garage. Then it comes to light that the BJP chief Bawankule's son Sanket was in the car with his friends. Police first deny it on Monday. They say that Sanket was not in the car, but suddenly on Tuesday, they admit that yes, Sanket was in the car, but he was just a passenger. He wasn't sitting behind the wheels. Then we find out that Bawankule, the of course Sanket Bawankule and his friends had visited a bar just before the accident. So the next course of action, of course, is to take a blood sample, right? It did happen, but the so-called driver's blood sample was taken only 7 hours after the incident. And what do we find? Very conveniently, the alcohol levels were also just below the legal limit. Interestingly, Sanket Bawankule wasn't even tested for alcohol levels, while the other passenger was. Despite being present during the accident, Sanket was only summoned by the police 14 hours after the incident. And now, speaking of the pub where the entire group was hanging out before the accident took place, the pub refused to hand over the CCTV footage from the night before the accident. They were then threatened with a legal action, following which they handed over the CCTV footage. But as it turns out, the footage of Sanket at the bar is now mysteriously missing. As expected, the opposition in Maharashtra has pointed out an attempt to cover up the entire case. They are also now saying that this is another case of a VIP brat dodging the law. We'll be discussing this, the merits of the case, what exactly happened there in detail. Joining us on the broadcast is Varun Singh, who's a political analyst, Rakesh Shetty, spokesperson from the Congress, and Arvind Kumar Jain, the former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. Gentlemen, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Varun Singh, I'll start with you now. Sanket Bawankule was not summoned for questioning for a full 14 hours after the accident. When he was summoned, it was under the narrative that he was merely a passenger in the vehicle. The big question here, Varun Singh, is that who gave him this clean chit? And also, if he visited the bar before the accident, why did the police not take his blood sample for an alcohol test?
Ashish, let me first tell you the way the police and many a times the way the police of the state of Maharashtra has acted, may it be the Porsche case, may it be the other cases, it has brought nothing but shame. And secondly, in the Nagpur case, till date, no one has given a clean chit to Sanket Bawankule. Chandrashekhar Bawankule, who's the president of Maharashtra BJP, he himself came out and said that yes, the car belongs to Sanket Bawankule. And the police, to be honest, I don't
Varun
know
Singh,
whether there was any pressure on them or not. If there
let's
was
define
any
clean
pressure
chit.
on them, then
Varun
they
Singh, one
should.
second.
Huh.
Let's
Hmm.
define clean chit here.
What
He
is
the
clean chit?
car belonged to Sanket Bawankule.
He was
The
there in the
police
car.
says that he was not behind the wheels. Who saw it? Nobody knows who saw it. The
Absolutely. So that
passenger
is
who was in the car along with the driver, his blood was taken for the alcohol test. Why was Sanket Bawankule's blood not taken for the alcohol test? If all
it
of
should
these
be
do not
taken.
mean it is a clean chit that is being given, I don't know what a clean chit is.
See, since the time the incident has come to light, the only thing that I have been saying that politicians and should reprimand their son. The basic sanskar that they should give to their kids, not only son but even daughters or whosoever the child is, and that is what is missing in every part of the country and over here also. To be very honest, I don't think anyone has given him a clean chit, and no one can give him a clean chit apart from the court. If there is any lapse in the investigation, that needs to be investigated. And if it is felt that the Maharashtra police, on which I actually have no such bharosa that they can do a free and fair investigation, because they have shown their inadequacy in handling many situations in this state. I do think if there is any at any point of time it is felt that the Maharashtra police has shown lapse in their way of investigating this case, it should be transferred to any other agency that can do it. And at no point of time, Sanket Bawankule should be given a clean chit. Why should he be given a clean chit when the car was on his name? Why should he be given a clean chit when he was there in the car? And when it hasn't been yet proven in the court of the law that he was not driving it, he should be considered as equally guilty, and his blood not being taken for sample, his blood test not being sampled at the at the hospital. It has to be questioned. The bar which refused to give, the police shouldn't have threatened. The police should have acted. And if that CCTV is missing, it is high time that bar should be shut down, and all action, all remedy available in the law should be taken against him. He shouldn't be spared just because he is a politician's son. That is what even a common insan from Maharashtra is saying. And I believe that the state government will not bow down to any pressure. The police won't bow down to any pressure, and they will act. And if there is even an iota of doubt in the police's action, the case should be transferred from Maharashtra police to any other central authority or any other authority which one feels will carry out a free and fair investigation in this case.
Okay. Rakesh Shetty from the Congress. Rakesh, do you believe a fair investigation here is underway? Because a lot of allegations are coming in right now. The fact that Sanket Bawankule's blood test is not being done. He was not named in the FIR. The car was whisked away to the garage instead of actually being taken to the police custody. A lot of lapses here, raising questions about the sanctity of this entire probe. Do you think the Maharashtra government, despite this person being the son of Maharashtra BJP chief, do you think the Maharashtra government is going to ensure that there is a fair investigation as far as this case is concerned?
See, first of all, Ashish, I don't understand why are we even doing a debate on this. Everyone in Maharashtra knows that Bawankule is a powerful politician, head of BJP state. Nothing is going to happen to his son. Why are we even debating? We have seen it in last 10 years. BJP has accused of
because it's
money
a job,
laundering.
Mr. Rakesh Shetty, it's a job to hold those in power accountable. That's why we're debating it.
Ashish, you're right. But everyone in Maharashtra knows what we have been seeing this from last 5 years, 2.5 years in Maharashtra. Bharatiya Janata Party accused people of money laundering, and in the end, they are all with them in the ministry. And you expect Bawankule's son to go police to file a case against him. Police didn't even send him for a medical. This is shame on police. Shame on Devendra Fadnavis. Devendra Fadnavis is saying there will be a free and fair investigation. CCTV footage is missing. And right now the news is just 2 hours back. The person who was driving, they are saying that that is in permissible limit. You take the medical sample 7 hours after the accident, and now the report has come. It clearly shows that it is 20 to and 28 mg, which is in permissible limit. Means that even the driver is going to be let go free. So this is horrible. People are watching it, and people of Maharashtra are just waiting for assembly polls. Few days back, I would like to tell you, similarly, a BMW hit and run case happened in Bandra. That kid was missing. Later, we found out he was a very senior leader from Shindegarh, Shiv Sena Shindegarh, belongs to Chief Minister Party. Nothing will happen, Ashish, to them unless and until there is a regime change here in Maharashtra.
Okay. Let's go back to the merits of the case here. Arvind Kumar Jain, former DGP. Arvind ji, help me understand, how do you look at this entire case? Because first, allegedly, the car was taken to a garage instead of being taken to the police custody after the accident. Then we are told that the driver's blood alcohol test was delayed by a full 7 hours. By the time it was conducted, the alcohol level in his blood was conveniently just below the legal limit. Are we seriously expected to believe that this is just a delay, it's just a coincidence, or do you think this is not just a red flag, there is an attempted cover-up here?
I think that it's a sort of cover-up, although it's not a very serious incident because there is no fatality involved, and I don't know why people are trying to hide the facts, why CCTV footage is missing. They are unnecessarily trying to project as if some very ghastly crime has taken place. There are minor injuries. I don't think even serious injuries are there. Leave aside fatality. Drunken driving is there. Drunken driving is there. Section 185 of Motor Vehicle Act has been invoked. If Sanket Bawankule, as police is saying, and as his father has admitted that he was in the car and he has slipped away, so it's a deliberate act. It proves his mens rea. It proves his mens rea that he deliberately, he didn't want to go through test, alcohol test, and that's why he escaped from the car. Number one, car should have been sent for a technical examination. There is a wing in police which conducts technical examination. Technical examination should have been conducted, and only after that, on court orders, car should have been released. And they could have easily obtained court orders. It is not a very serious case, as I have said earlier. Number two, medical test should have been carried out on Sanket Bawankule also, because he has escaped. He might not be driving the car, but it doesn't absolve him because he was sitting there. He is the owner of the car, and I think there is
Correct.
equal liability on his part, and Nagpur police should proceed against him. As I have said earlier, it's not a serious case. Section 185 of Motor Vehicle Act is nothing. Some fine will be there, and which these people will pay. They are stinking rich people. But it's a shameful incident, has brought bad name to the politician, to the political party, to the police also. Police should be very careful in handling such cases, and it shouldn't be shown that any sort of favor is being shown because he is the VIP brat.
Correct. Also, Varun Singh, how do you respond to allegation coming in from Rakesh Shetty there from the Congress? He's clearly said that everyone knows Bawankule is a very powerful politician in Maharashtra, and like every other case, this also is going to be a case where there's not going to be any evidence and it will be passed over.
No. To be honest, the CCTV is very clear. It can't be passed over. You know what? What only thing that I would like to point out to Mr. Rakesh Shetty, that he named few cases, and which actually I do not deny that they have happened. They have happened. The Burli case happened in Mumbai, where Shivsena Shinde leader's son was involved. His father is now. They were arrested for being involved in that, where two Koli people, one Koli woman died. And the another case of Mr. Bawankule's son. But he conveniently, the problem with politicians is they conveniently want to miss out those cases where their own brethren are involved. For example, on July 18th, NCP Sharad Pawar's ex-leader's corporator, who was an ex-corporator, his son was involved in ramming his car in Pune into a truck, and he was allegedly drunk. So Rakesh Shetty will not ever talk about it. I can openly talk about a BJP leader, a MNS leader, a Shivsena leader, a Congress leader, an NCP leader, because for me what matters is justice. I am a common person traveling
Rakesh
on the
Shetty,
road.
respond to
I
this
do
now.
not own a car. So,
Rakesh Shetty, Varun Singh says that the Congress party is very selective in its outrage. When it comes to a BJP leader and someone from his family being involved, suddenly you make a hue and cry about it. But when it's someone from your own alliance, you suddenly keep quiet about it.
See, it's not about that. Who is in power? Bharatiya
अरे
Janata
बट
Party
आपने
is
बात
in power.
किया क्या राकेश जी? आपने
No, that's what
एनसीपी
I'm saying.
शरद पवार गैंग के
So you
एक बंदे
deny
के
all the
बेटे ने
allegations.
No, who
No,
has
no,
denied? Did I deny?
So that what
I
now?
am to
We are
saying.
not in power. You are in power.
So
You are
will you say
helping the
so?
politician,
एक
senior
second,
leader's son.
Rakesh ji,
You are helping him.
police
Tell me
even
now, why
helped that
medical?
Agarwal fellow.
One second.
Why was he not mentioned in the FIR?
Let's allow Rakesh Shetty to make a point here. Rakesh Shetty to make a point here. Rakesh Shetty ji, go ahead.
We need to understand always the Bharatiya Janata Party or their people, what they do is they say कि तेरी कमीज से मेरी कमीज सफेद कैसी. It is not like that. Your Bharatiya Janata Party is in government. Questions will be asked whoever is running the government. And if any Congress fellow or NCP, any accident what you are mentioning, you don't have home ministries with you. I am saying that today Bharatiya Janata Party is in power. Why proper police procedure is not being followed? If that that car accident, whatever happened, after that immediately you should have confiscated the car. You should have filed a FIR. The second, Sanket Bawankule's name should be named. Police don't dare to write his name on the FIR. And you are telling me there is a free and fair trial? No, please don't give me this one. Everyone in Maharashtra is watching this news. everyone is following every
No
4
one-
hours. Every 4
Okay.
hours there is
Okay,
Rakesh,
Rakesh
listen
Shetty
to
ji,
me.
let's allow Varun Singh to
Listen to me.
counter. Varun
I'm
Singh,
not- I'm-
please respond to that.
Yes,
Why
yes.
are you defending
Listen.
the police? Why are you defending them? Tell me that.
Who defended the police? In my first line, I said I don't trust Maharashtra's police because they were the one who, in spite of not being any politician involved in the Porsche case in Pune, they went on to save that kid. I am no one to defend the police. When the police is under Congress leaders like you, they act the same way they are acting when they are under the BJP. So please don't come to me saying that I'm defending the police of
In the
Maharashtra, which I am
case,
a big victim of.
Ajit Pawar,
Rakesh ji, let me tell you
MLA
another
was
thing.
involved. What are you talking about?
Second.
NCP
Let me tell you
MLA
one more thing.
went to the police
Second.
station to save him. In the Pune post case, NCP Ajit Pawar's MLA went to the police station to save him. What are you
One
talking
second,
about?
Rakesh Shetty ji, let's allow Varun Singh to make a point. He didn't interrupt you. Let's allow Varun Singh to make a point.
तो जब एनसीपी शरद पवार के कॉर्पोरेटर के बेटे ने ठोका गाड़ी तब किसने आके रोक दिया? मैं तो वही कह रहा हूँ ना, द पुलिस, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. अरे राकेश, let me finish. Rakesh, the problem with politicians like you is that you only want to hear what is convenient for you. You don't want to hear the truth. When you are in power, you do not want the police to act against people of your kin. And when they are in power, they don't want to act. I am to clearly saying, Sanket Bawankule, if the crime demands that he should be put behind the bar, put him behind the bar. Can you say that the same for the NCP people whom you conveniently forgot to mention? Can you say the same about your own leader? No, at that time you will.
But Mr. Varun Singh, that's exactly what Rakesh Shetty is saying. When you don't mention Sanket Bawankule's name in the FIR, when you don't take his blood sample, when you don't name his vehicle number, when you don't do any of it, how does one put him behind bars? That's the whole point of the debate. The fact that such basic protocols were not even followed, this raises a question that are the VVIP brats being shielded?
Absolutely. They are being shielded. They are being shielded. The problem is that the police doesn't want to act in a free and fair manner the moment a VIP, immaterial which political party the person comes in from. Immaterial whether he's a BJP, Congress, NCP, Sharad Pawar, anything. The problem is with the police. They do not have a spine. They do not want to act accordingly. वो उसी वक्त उनको संकेत बावनकुले का नाम रखना चाहिए था. Why did you need Chandrashekhar Bawankule to come out and say that the car belongs to Sanket Bawankule?
Varun Singh, this is I feel the demand of the hour. We're running out of time on the broadcast. Rakesh Shetty ji, apologies here. We're running short of time on the broadcast. I'm being told that we need to wrap this discussion up. I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Varun Singh, Rakesh Shetty, Arvind Kumar Jain ji. This is again a very important issue. It has to be discussed as well, keeping politics